My heart grows heavy.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are building something in Newcrest. We are building nothing of a series or anything like that. This is just a random build that I really felt like doing. I just wanted to build something contemporary and modern, and I thought let's just go into Newcrest and build it there. So this is on a 30 by 40 or a 40 by 30. Either way, it's I think a 40 by 30. I think you say it like that. Lot in Newcrest. This is gonna be a all out, all packs included build. So I'm not limiting myself whatsoever. I'm using everything, and it's just a fun build that I really wanted to do. So here you see me trying to figure out the front first. I had a very distinct kind of visual on how I wanted the front to look, but for the back I actually didn't know what I wanted to do, so I'm just doing something. I'm throwing the back in and I think it looks really nice. Not what I actually envisioned, but then again I had no idea really how I wanted it to look, so for me it looked actually really nice. I love the backyard, how it's furnished in my typical way with lots of little fencing and bushes. There's definitely a swimming pool, there is a hot tub in the backyard, you know, just the stuff that I really like to play with. It's all there in the backyard section. So I do have to say this is a two-part build. I only did the exterior and all the landscaping. The furnishing I actually still need to do this, so I still need to start everything. I did do the entire floor plan, and I'm gonna do like a little throwback to my custom content home, the very first CC home that I ever made. I'm gonna do a little throwback to that floor plan. I'm not gonna use any custom content though. This is strictly base game, and all packs that you can imagine will be used, but no CC yet. I haven't placed my custom content folder yet. I actually did delete everything again because after cats and dogs nothing worked properly. My game was lagging, everything was going slow, and I just thought, you know what, let's just press that delete button and let's start all over again. So I did see on Peacemaker, I see his blog, and I also saw him going about it on Twitter and on Tumblr that he was actually redoing all his packs. So his dining, his kitchen packs, living packs, all his packs that he has ever made for The Sims 4, he is redoing them all. He is making them compatible for the cats and dogs expansion pack, and he's also adding in a few new items. So I'm actually waiting until he has finished everything and then I'm gonna place everything back in my game. I'm gonna search for new custom content. So for the people who are following me only for my CC builds, it's gonna be a few more weeks until I'm gonna do a custom content build. And for the celebrity builds, because I have gotten a few questions on where are the celebrity builds, Mona. Well, they are not on my schedule yet. I don't have anything scheduled of requests or anything large like that. The reason why is, well, you guys know I'm struggling at this point with my mental health. So for me, starting a large project like a celebrity build or a large mention request or something like that is at this point not really possible for me. I mean, free-handed mentions that I do all on my own initiative, that is something that helps me really heal, but to do a project really focused on doing, you know, something very detailed, and I need to make it like really accurate with the original or with the real life kind of image, at this point for me is a little bit hard to do because it's gonna stress me out a lot. I mean, I love doing those builds, so don't get me wrong, it's my passion to do celebrity builds and to make them exactly the same, although I never get them like 100% the same. They're like 90 or sometimes 80% the same, but at this point it's gonna be a little bit too stressful. So the celebrity builds and the very large mentions that are requested, because I have like 4 mansions listed that were highly requested, real life mansions by the way, which are on my list, but I keep pushing them back until I'm in the right kind of state. So when I'm there, you guys will see it on either Twitter or Instagram or Snapchat, because then I will be posting a boatload of previews and sneak peeks. But until then, at this point, I don't feel like starting one up. Probably after Christmas, you know, in the new year, when I am fully normal, hopefully again, I will be starting a large project. But at this point, I'm saying no, I'm just building anything that I feel like building, because that is what I want to do. That's just where my mind is at this point, you know. But don't worry, it's not like I'm never gonna do a celebrity build. That's definitely not what I'm saying. There is definitely coming one. I just need to find my right peace of mind to start one, if you catch what I'm saying. So yeah, anyways, going back to this build here, as you guys can see, it's really taking shape. I am loving the shape of this build. I had no idea how I actually wanted this to look. I did had like 4 or 5 reference pictures open of contemporary homes that I love. Usually I always do that. I open like 4 or 5, maybe 6 homes at once on my screen. I have a very large wide screen, so I can open my game and still have like multiple pictures on the side where I can work with. So that is actually what I did for this build, and I just picked little pieces of every build that I loved, some architectural features that I thought, well, that looks really nice, incorporated here as well. So that is what I was doing basically, and all those houses matched together, and of course a little bit of my own flair as well, made this really nice looking contemporary modern home. I'm so happy with it. So it's not done, like I said. I still need to do part 2, the entire interior. I'm probably gonna film that either tomorrow night, and I'm gonna post it Sunday in the afternoon, or I'm gonna do it on a Sunday and I'm gonna post it on a Monday. I don't know for sure, because tomorrow it's a Saturday, and I actually promised the children that I would decorate the Christmas tree with them. And that is something that we do every year, of course. But I usually make a very big deal of it. I put on, you know, some Mariah Carey with her All I Want for Christmas Is You, and Wham and stuff like that. All the classics. I put it on. I make eggnog. I have some whiskey and stuff like that. Some snacks, and then we just decorate the tree together as a family. We play board games. We just make a little party out of it. So that is what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So I don't know if there's like any time in between for me to do any building, because I also have to work that morning from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it's gonna be a long working day. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. So I do have another video like lined up, probably gonna release that tomorrow if I can't get this one done, but I'm not sure. So sorry for that. The videos are definitely inconsistent again. I know that that's because I started working again this week. Monday was my first work day. Really awkward. really awkward to start working again. But yeah, I'm managing, and we all need to work for our money. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just thinking of that money that I need to buy my presents, to, you know, pay my bills, also very important. And yeah, that's basically where I'm at this point in my life. So sorry again for the inconsistent videos, but I'm still thinking of you guys. I have been dying to show you guys this build. I worked on this last weekend. And then I finished the backyard today a little bit, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. I want to show this. I'm so excited. So I'm hoping that you guys actually like the build. A lot of detailing. Like I said, I play around with the colors a lot. As you guys can see, I was really kind of struggling. Like, I liked the all white, but we needed some structures, you know. I needed some bricks and some woods and stuff like that. So that is what I'm doing right now, adding in little details, adding in multiple colored wallpapers, and you will see me try different colors like a lot. So yeah, it's gonna change a bit more. And then I was like, should I go for the all white? Should I go for more of a structured white wallpaper? And yeah, that is basically what I'm doing at this point. But I had a lot of fun building this home because it was so very spontaneous and free-formed, and I just really enjoyed myself so much. I did tweet about it, little sneak peeks last weekend, I think on a Sunday. I usually try and give you guys sneak peeks if I think of it. Sometimes I just start building and I'm so in the zone that I forget to like, you know, take pictures in between for my social media, but I usually try to do that. This week, of course, I haven't posted anything because I was working, but this weekend, again, I'm hopeful that I'm gonna give you guys another few sneak peeks of this interior of the build. I have a few ideas that I want to do. Like I said, I'm doing like this throwback of the layout of my first custom content build. I loved that build so much, by the way. I will link that CC series here up in the screen. If you like custom content builds, then you would probably like that series. It's like a series of, I think, 9 parts, and I furnish every room. So it's a room by room series. So I start out with the living room, then I do the kitchen, then I go up into, I think, the teen girl's bedroom and stuff like that. So every room, it's its own little part, and I throw in lots of custom content. So if you want that home, by the way, I don't know if you can still use it because lots and lots of CC that I'm using in that build isn't really functioning anymore with all the updates that has been going on. You know, cats and dogs came, and the vampires and stuff like that, the toddlers. A lot of CC creators that I used from then didn't update their CC, and I did try. I didn't always work, so not everything is functional. So all the CC lists that you see in that series will not be up to date, just a heads up. So yeah, so anything, oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm adding in a little pathway here. I love making these kind of pathways. You guys know that if you are following me for a while. I usually make a little pathway to the side, lots of landscaping, you know, a little bit of lights heading you in the right direction. I just love doing that. I don't know why, but I just love it. Definitely something that I want to have in my own home when I'm gonna move. Probably not gonna have a little pathway as fancy as this one, but yeah, I still love doing that. And here doing a little bit of a landscaping, and yeah, I'm really liking how this is looking. This is really taking form. I also knew not exactly, but I knew where I wanted every room to be, and that's why I'm playing around with the windows here, because I knew there's gonna be like a little landing there where you go up from the kitchen. The kitchen is gonna go on this side. That's why I'm using those smaller windows there, because I need my counter placement. So for the window placements that I'm using, I really did think about all the bedrooms that I was gonna use and stuff, so that we have enough natural light, but not too much that like the entire bedroom would only be like window, because sometimes that happens in modern builds, that there are like too many windows in a bedroom, but you just need to cope because it really looks nice from the outside. So what am I doing at this point? Let me see. I don't know. Oh, I was doing trims. That is what I was doing. And in here making a little fountain here at the front. So I really like this little fountain, but I'm thinking that might gonna do a little bit more landscaping right there. So at this point, this is gonna stay, by the way, until the end. So I'm not gonna change that fountain, but I was thinking for part 2, the final part, maybe landscaping that in a bit more, maybe adding in more flowers. I'm not sure, because the backyard is very very landscaped. Everything is very much designed and placed like I want it to, and it's very busy but still very fun. So I don't know if I need that little bit of, you know, no landscaping at the front to balance everything out. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look at that, you know, this weekend, and maybe it's gonna change, maybe it's not gonna change, you never know. So anyways, here I'm starting with laying out the backyard. I'm making sure where I want all my plants to come, you know, with the shape of the swimming pool and stuff. And I really like the backyard. It's a little bit different, also very much the same as well. So what I find is different is of course the left side here, where we have that little shaded area that I made that goes in a diagonal. I'm gonna place a basketball court there so that the children have something to play with. I actually really was debating, should I do like a children's play area there again with a how you call it, a monkey bar and stuff like that, but I was like, no Mona, you already did that in a previous build. Let's go for a basketball court. I mean, why not? You have the space, it fits in perfectly, and it did. It fitted in perfectly. I had enough space for a basketball court and then for a little rim on the side with some plants to make it look all very neatly landscaped in. So it was actually really handy, and I'm hoping that you guys like that as well. So here just placing all those plants, you know, my typical very neatly landscaped garden. I'm really doing very typical things in this build. I just wanted to have fun and landscape and build like I absolutely like to do. So this is definitely my preference on landscaping and building, you know, very traditional Mona, very modern, very modern and contemporary and a little bit over the top, but still realistic. That is how I love to build. So here adding in again plants. That is where we're gonna focus on for these final 3 minutes, I think. Only landscaping. So I really like this section with the swimming pool. What I love about the swimming pool is the tree that I'm gonna place. So not this tree, no, I'm gonna go with the cats and dogs tree. I love this tree so much. It looks so nice. And then when I changed the water to this rose petal kind of water, it just tied in everything together and it makes it look so romantic. So I was actually really happy with the swimming pool. So here making the basketball court, like I said, we have a little play area for the children. But I also like that there are like little patches of grass here and there. So not everything is like tiled in. And I like it. This is just a very fun little backyard. So let me know in the comment section below the video what you guys think of the landscaping. Let me know, are you already tired of how I do my landscaping? Not that I'm gonna stop, but I always like to hear your critique if it's nicely formulated. And I just love hearing from you guys. I know I'm not active in the comment section that much this week, but in the weekends I'm usually a little bit more active, and I try to come back to all the posts that you guys have been posting and to comment something back or leave a heart, you know, so that you guys see that I definitely saw your comment and that I appreciate that you are just talking to me, spending time with me and appreciating my work. And yeah, that's basically it. So we're like almost finished with this video. I'm hoping that you guys like the home. Like I said, it's not finished. I still need to do the furnishing. So any suggestions, any critique, you can leave them all in the description or in the comment section as well, because I haven't started. I can incorporate anything that you guys want if I feel like doing it. But usually you guys have so many nice ideas, so yeah, just let me know if there is like a particular room that you want me to add a different color scheme in the, you know, the children's bedroom, or maybe the play area inside, because usually I make little play areas for children inside as well. Let me know in the comment section below the video. And of course, if you liked the video, don't forget to place a like. You know, a thumbs up is always helpful. It helps the channel grow. It's so much appreciated, and it makes me know that you guys like like what I'm doing. So a like would be so awesome. And if this is like the first video that you are seeing from me and you are liking what you're seeing, you are liking what you're hearing, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So I'm hoping that you all are having an awesome day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you all soon. Bye bye.